Hello my Gemini friends, it's guidinghalo here, and this is going to be just a general snapshot energy reading. Let's see what you guys have got going on, shall we? Let's see what you guys have got going on. First card out, we have an offer that you've waited a long time for, or it's going to take a while to build. Might take some time, might be slow in the making, but it could yield very good rewards. Someone coming to you with a very stable offer. If this is an offer, it's a very stable one. But you're not sure about it. Lying, cheating, stealing, concerned about people doing nefarious nonsense in the background. This could also be about trying to prevent a war. Perhaps you're bringing an offer and you're trying to prevent a war, a battle, because if someone knew the absolute truth of the scenario, they might take you down, or vice versa. So if someone's coming to give you an offer, you might want to take that leap of faith towards it. Okay, but trust that the divine will show you what to do. This is challenging information here coming your direction, or you sending that information to somebody else. Everything I say in these readings can be taken as vice versa, okay? Change it up as you need to. We have the Ten of Pentacles. This is out and out financial abundance. We have people having the money to shop. The whole family's in the market doing their thing, buying what they need, you know, be having enough money to purchase all the things you want and the good stuff. Ten of Pentacles is the outmost financial abundance. And we have sadness where finances are concerned. Now, someone is grieving perhaps over a loss of finances, and that's where this challenging information comes from. Perhaps you were promised something or offered something, and there's some infighting going on, and someone's trying to keep these finances away from you, perhaps, or, you know, it's leaving you feel sad and grieving. Nonetheless, perhaps you're grieving over the loss of somebody or a relationship or a business or something. There's money involved here in this loss somehow. Yeah, we have the Ten of Cups. So it's not just a loss in finances, it's a loss in emotion as well. Someone could have lost a parent perhaps, or lost finances due to a relationship breakup, and you're very concerned about nefarious nonsense. Nefarious nonsense to me meaning lying, cheating, stealing, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, all that stuff. All right, what's crossing you guys here? What's crossing you? Why are you having a hardest time dealing with this whole thing? What's crossing you? Going out and having some fun with your friends. A celebration. Perhaps you've had information come to you about someone's success, and it really puts you in a sad state of affairs because there's none for you. There's your guys' energy. Well, part of it. I always view Libra as part of Gemini's because you're very concerned about things being fair on both sides of the fence, fairness, justice, balance. This could be something, funds tied up in court. When you see things as grieving and sad and you're upset about the endings in your life, perhaps someone is going to be attending a celebration of life. When you're upset about these things and you're focused on what has spilled here, all these cups have spilled, all the emotion and time and effort, finances, energy you've put into them, they spilt. I want you to take the time to grieve, because these cups here, they're not going anywhere. They're behind you. I believe this is the divine, and this is your inner being, and this is you. And the only reason there's so much sadness here is because there's a separation between your understanding about the divine and your inner being, and death perhaps, endings in any form really, a misunderstanding about whether it's celebration or grieving. Now, take the time to grieve, my friends. I know you're very sad, whoever this is for, and take the time to let it go. And possibly you're holding on very tightly to your money because of this situation that's happened. Holding on very tightly to memories, holding on very tightly to emotion, to finances. Justice is coming in here. What's crossing you? Yeah, it's the end of a phase and start of a new one. And it's really hard to let that phase end sometimes. Really hard. It's not easy to have your emotions and everything in one phase still and then still be expected to move physically into the next. But a lot of times that's what happens. We move physically into the next. We have to because it's expected of us, but our emotions are still left behind. We have the Tower, which is all about the divine bringing an absolute abrupt change that you weren't expecting. Because if you were expecting it, I guarantee you wouldn't have been sitting in that tower. This information that came towards you brought a Tower moment. But the divine wants you to use your intuition here. Okay, so there's something you're not seeing. Or there's a way that someone can create something great from this, but the sadness is keeping you in a place where you're not able to see past it right now. But you will, I promise, because this phase will end, even though it's crossing you, okay? It will. Justice will be served here, my friends. That's why divine justice steps in, is to bring justice to the situation. And I do believe there will be celebration going on. And if you have lost somebody, I'm so sorry for your loss. I know it's painful. Take the time to grieve. And if you've lost a relationship, take the time to grieve. Take the time to heal. Let it all out. Perhaps this is about bringing you more to your stability and emotions. And once that happens, you could be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. We got Pisces card here. Any sign, really. You're feeling very upside down about it. We have cycles of growth, natural law, and divine order. So things grow, things die, things end. It's the circle of life. I hear that song on The Lion King right now in my head. But hard times are had for whoever this reading is for right now. And I'm so sorry about that. I'm just intuitively tuning into the way you feel. My chest is heavy. My emotion, I just want to cry. Oh my goodness. Guys, whoever this reading is for, you're going through some tumultuous times. I'm told to read this one first. Dear you, there is only one you, and you have a unique place in the universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic. And that means you have to be fully yourself and let go of being what you think others may want. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and ultimately happiness. Don't compare yourself to other people. Want what you have. Choose what your heart wants, and know that your purpose is yours alone. No one else can claim your magic, nor take it away. If you want to create newness in this situation, whatever this is, create it. If that's what your heart is telling you to do, go do it. Go do it. And perhaps that's what this ending is about. You don't want it to end. You don't see it ending because you believe there could be celebration and justice brought here. And you're very sad about this ending that's happened. Use your intuition about this tower and create magic. You have the ability here to create magic with it, but do you see it? It's the question. Everything goes through cycles. Relationships go through cycles. Just because there's been an issue, there's been what seems like a dead end, an absolute abrupt ending, doesn't necessarily mean it is. There's beauty and forgiveness and transformation that can be had out of endings, my friends. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities and give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things happen. Your life is a beautiful one. Love you always and forever. Let's read the Sisters of Season. Card number 17. It's an 8, so this could be about finances for a lot of people. It's affecting you emotionally and financially. When the Sisters of the Season meet you on your path, they remind you that everything has a natural rhythm that obeys a higher law. Just as seasons magically pass, be reminded that nature of birth, growth, harvest, and decay cannot be altered. So if you keep on your path with determination and discernment, allowing for the natural course of events to unfold, success is assured. Divine appropriate timing is guiding your desires into perfect manifested form. This is a very good period to start new things as you've moved out of winter into the beginning of spring. Continue with patience and be aware of the rhythms of your opportunities. There will be periods when things slow down and begin anew, move into fruition, and then slow down again in a never-ending natural flow. Be mindful of which sister greets you, for she points directly at the next. Every moment counts now. The Sisters of the Season send you a warning as a challenger that you're trying to jump the gun and go from winter to summer without paying heed to spring, or skip from summer to winter without allowing for the possibility of autumn. Moving too quickly, looking for shortcuts, and artificially trying to prolong a hoped-for result will not yield what you desire. There are no shortcuts. It's time to rethink your plans. All 4 sisters are nature's cherished daughters, and all are important. Be careful of the difficulties they force you to endure when you try to trick them away from each other. Better to let nature take her course. Her daughters will be very happy, and so will you if you let them express themselves in order. So in other words, don't jump the gun. Don't jump the gun to create this. Perhaps it's about divine timing, and perhaps there's a time of wait in which you're going to heal and you're going to be sad about the scenario, but I believe you're going to come up with brand new ideas about how to manifest what you seek. And I think it's entirely possible that what you want to manifest may change in this time of spring for you in this situationship. Okay? Beautiful. I hope this resonates with somebody. Leave a message if it does, and blessings to you. I'll talk to you again soon.